Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What the hell just happened? All right. There we go. This music's way too chill. Way too chill. take a look at the ref there. How's it going, Shetsu? Nice to see you again. Okay, I'm gonna check my notes here. I have notes on selecting things with a mask. There it is. Alt click. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, you know. Starting the stream out today. Work was pretty busy. Been helping train up a new artist at work. So yeah, it's been good. Work was good. My wife was kind enough to let me stream tonight. So yeah, no complaints, that's for sure. Let's go. How about yourself? How you doing today? How's your work coming along? I think you were working on some stuff for UniDev. I hope that that's coming along nicely. I'm doing alright. Had uni today, so was working on some motion graphic stuff now, working on a paper that I have to talk about. An art piece. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's tough. So you're in university right now too, and doing all this other stuff. That's crazy, dude. So this is the problem with having, and I should just break it into different pieces so that I don't interfere with it. This is really chill music. I think I need to change this up. I don't know what's going on with today's music on my stream or on my Spotify. This music's gonna put me to sleep. Hold on, let me just change my music one more time. Spotify. I need some upbeat music here for me to work with. It's like nighttime right now, so well, good luck on your paper, man. I don't envy you at all. Oh man, university. I mean, to be fair, I never went to university. I went to college, not even public college. I went to like private school, art school, and it's very different. Different vibe, different people. So. Alright, I'm just going to check my something tells me today is going to be a little bit of a lighter stream, as in like I'm probably not going to have too many viewers today just because there's a lot of people streaming today. I know my coworker and friend from work is also streaming today, and so it's gonna be, what that means is I get to focus a little bit more on my art, which is awesome. Okay, quickly save this before something blows up, then I'm screwed. So if you don't mind me asking, Shih Tzu, what is it about my stream that you like? It's always interesting to kind of get viewers' perspective on things, and especially right now when there's just you and I in chat, it's easier just to kind of chit chat a little bit, get your perspective on things. Because obviously for me, I've tried to watch my own stream, like at work, and just kind of like study it. And I just can't stand my own voice. I can't stand listening to my own voice. Oh, it's freaking out. Okay. What's up there, Bart? How's it going? Nice to see you again. I guess I want to ask that question to you too, Bart. Like, what is it about my stream that you like about it? I was just explaining to Shih Tzu that, like, I've tried to watch my own streams while I'm working, just to kind of like see ways that I can improve. And I just couldn't stand listening to my own voice. I'm just like, my voice is so terrible. I don't know how people can listen to me talk. Or maybe that's something that I should stop doing. Maybe I should just stop talking, because maybe my streams are a little bit more, maybe it's more enjoyable if I don't talk. I don't know. So just going in right now, I'm just doing like a quick pass of some sculpting here. Just kind of giving it nicer kind of shapes and stuff. This is definitely not the final. Environment game art streams are rare. It's good background noise. Not to say I'm not listening to you, but you're kind of like a podcast in a way. Something I can have on while I work and it's not too intrusive. Okay. That's what I think too. I think most people who watch my stream, like, they're not... and I'm completely assuming. I'm assuming most people don't have... They're not actually paying full attention to it, right? I mean, if I touch on something that maybe they have a question on, then maybe they'll jump in and they'll comment or say something in chat. But most of the time, they're just kind of... They just have me in the background. Or, I mean, I'm just assuming. Okay, that's cool. Cool, that's good to know. I'm assuming majority of the people are probably in the same boat then. So even if I don't say too much, it's not like the end of the world. And since the music isn't too loud, and if you don't like the music, then you can just, because it's not too loud, it doesn't really hurt. Okay, that's cool. It's super cool for me to just watch things get made. It helps myself work on projects. Okay. Yeah, it's weird because I watched this guy. I think his name is Adam 13 something. I follow him, and I have his stream up when I'm at work as well, because it's programming, which has nothing to do with me at all. But it's just really interesting to listen to a programmer work and talk about his process and stuff like that. And the fact that he can talk for like 8 hours every single day is pretty impressive as well. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me as usual, and giving me your insight. It's really valuable for me. I told myself that I'm gonna do my best to keep up this stream for at least a year, right? And then every 3 months review and reevaluate things that I need to do to improve it, and make sure that I continuously remind myself why I'm doing this, so that I don't forget the whole purpose of the stream and the community. I suck at code. I'm currently working on a game project on the side, and it's something I struggle with. Oh, dude, man, don't. I'm in the same boat, dude, man. If someone told me that I need to code tomorrow, I'd be screwed. This is why I'm an artist, right? I just cannot code. I've listened to a few indie game developers talk. Some who like were forced to learn how to code, right? Because they were artists first. And so I have some pretty good. I wrote down a website that one of them had recommended, and for Unity and just programming and scripting in general. And so I have that saved in case I ever need to go that route one day. But I'm in the same boat, dude. I cannot code, just cannot. I learned that MySQL scripting syntax is almost identical to GameMaker Studio's native programming language, GML, so in theory I can jump in and start coding my own game in there. Damn, dude. I actually have GameMaker Studio. I don't know what version, because at one point in my career I was like, I want to make my own game. And then I realized how much work went into actually like coding, and I think I did like a course for I think like a week. And I was like, nope, you know what, I'm gonna stick to my art. So yeah, that didn't last very long for me. But yeah, Bart, like, I mean, you're scripting and stuff like that, so you're ahead for sure. I still have that desire, but I'm playing the long game at this point. Good on you, buddy. Good on you, man. Yeah. So Bart, remind me again how you found my stream. I have a feeling that I've asked you this question before, but I always get you confused with like Volswin, who always hops on, and I feel like you found out about my stream from somebody or from a different channel. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, right, yeah, because Kevin also, and I think Kevin's actually streaming today. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's streaming today as well. It's not very often that him and I both stream on the same days, but looks like today is one of those days. And I think, oh, he just came from his channel. Yeah, I also feel like Kevin's channel is a lot more popular than mine right now as well, which is really good on him. I think he's been streaming for a little bit longer than I have. No, I definitely know that for sure. He's streamed maybe a month or so more longer than I have, and I'm happy that he's found success. So Shih Tzu, are you working like freelancing or are you at a studio right now? Actually, hold on. No, wait a minute. You're in Unity right now. He's like super Canadian. That's pretty funny. I mean, I guess he's pretty. I mean, again, right? Like, I'm Canadian, so I don't recognize how Canadian he is. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Kevin's very charismatic guy. When it comes to that, there's no way I can compete with that. You know what I'm saying? No way I can compete with Kevin's charisma. Current freelance graphic designer while studying full time at uni. I also work on game dev stuff on the side when I have time. Damn. All right. All right. Well, good on you, Shih Tzu. And I hope you're okay with me calling you Shih Tzu because I'm gonna screw up the last part of your name every single time. Okay, let's save this right now. Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tackle like this is looking pretty low res, so I'm gonna have to bump that up. I need to work on this right now too. The small gems at the bottom. Because right now it's looking not so polished. So let's do that. Again, I'm just kind of going through. Oh, whoops. Just quickly take a look at this. It's only 20. Ooh, that's too much. Hold on. Delete higher. There we go. 100K should be fine. What's going on here? Oh, Severian Dreams. Thank you so much. Wow, Severian. You're still awake? What time is it? It's like 1 a.m. for you. What are you doing? Still up? Well, regardless, thank you so much for hosting me on your channel. Really appreciate that. Going to bed soon. Yeah, you should. I mean, it's like 1 o'clock, and I know you've been working really hard on your tree. I was watching you earlier today at work. And yeah, it looks like you had a really good day today actually on your stream. And I've noticed, I didn't want to say too much. I was lurking quite a bit today because I had a lot of meetings and stuff, so I had to go in and out. But I noticed that you've been streaming a little bit earlier. Like even like that 1 hour streaming earlier has helped like your stream a lot from what I've noticed. So I don't know if you're going to be keeping that schedule and trying to continue with that, but if I was in your position, I definitely would keep that in mind and maybe kind of add that hour. Yeah, you were getting like tons of new viewers and tons of new followers. A few cheers and stuff like that here and there. It was nice. I was like, oh man, this is awesome. I'm really glad that your streams, like your stream, I think at one point was like doing like really well, and then I think you took like a little bit of a break, right? So it just took a little bit longer to kind of get back to that, and I think the past couple days really kind of showed your potential of like growing your channel, and so yeah, it's really good. And that just means that I get to watch you an hour more when I'm at work, so that's a selfish thing on my part, but right, yeah, you were focusing on the art tests and all that, so that makes sense too, because I'm sure studios won't appreciate streaming their art tests online. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow, or are you unsure? Awesome. Yeah, and for those who don't know who and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it really wrong. Silveria Dreams. She's also a streamer and an aspiring 3D artist. You guys should definitely check out her channel as well. Does stylized art, like World of Warcraft style, which is really cool. A style that even like if someone asked me to do that, like it would take me at least a month or two just to kind of learn the style properly. So yeah, I mean that's why for me I'm just like I know your real name, right? Leanne, and I'm just like I wish I could just call you that because it's so much easier for me. But then I also realize that that's your real name, and I don't think that's, I mean, you probably don't want people calling you that, especially over on the internet. But then again, like your internet handles Severia Dreams, right? So it's like they're not gonna find your first name on Twitch. So but yeah, I really appreciate you dropping by, and at 1 o'clock in the morning your time, you're crazy. That's one thing that I really like about this community that I've realized in the past 3 weeks is everyone seems to really want to help each other out, grow each other's channels, and support each other, which is just amazing compared to the gaming community starting out. Because I've dabbled into streaming video games, and if you're not a big name, like it takes, like it's really hard to get noticed streaming games. Yeah, since there's a hyphen in my name, it's not possible to spell it correctly in a lot of places. Yeah, it's been just an amazing experience so far. Like minus like my first couple nights of streaming to nobody. um, Once it started picking up, I just noticed like reaching out to people on Twitter and on Discord. People are just so happy to chit chat and talk and share their experiences and stuff. So I've been very grateful and very blessed that people like yourself and Unicorn Dev and um, have been so welcoming, and Dynasty, and I'm just name dropping a bunch of people that I've had time to just even hang out and talk to them on Discord. Yeah, and that's something that I've noticed as well, right? It depends on the time that you put into it, and I've been patient enough to do this now for a month, and just noticing that now there's regulars that come, and it's really really cool. Here, let me just quickly show people what the hell I'm working on. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I guess you probably have noticed that as well, right? Is like you have your regulars come, and it's just nice to have that, the growth in the community feel, right? And the support. I guess that's the word. It's like you feel like there's actual people supporting you. Yeah, that's very 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 true. I mean, I guess that's how I found you, right? I found you through streaming. If you didn't stream, I guess I might not have ever like have known about you at all. So it's a good way to get your name out there, I guess. Let's see here. Twitch Wally, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Are you the same? Um, are you the same as Wally Dev? Oh, Wally, don't. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that. But thank you. But yeah, you definitely shouldn't have to create two accounts to follow me. But I appreciate the thought. Oh, I see. Man, it's so tough, like, streaming video games. Like I was just saying this earlier, like, the amount of effort and work that goes into streaming games, and like the amount of the, the chances of someone falling into your channel is like so low when you're streaming video games, because there's so many people on Twitch that streams video games. Yeah, it's a different beast. It really is. So good on you, Twitch Wally. Like, if you're streaming games, and that's not something that and you're using Blender, so it's going to be a lot different than what I'm going to be doing in Maya. So, and I honestly, I don't know how much time I want to spend showing that on stream. First off, you don't need half of the maps that you just said. The only map that you're going to need is a diffuse map and a normal map. You don't need a displacement map. You don't need an occlusion map. I mean, I guess it depends on what depends on what engine you're using. I think you're using Unreal, right? You said. I mean, there's tons of tutorials on that. It looks 3D. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, you know what? Let's focus. I've been neglecting this because I've been scared of it. So I need to start working on this part here. All right. So this is gonna be a little bit messy. See, this has subdivisions, so let me just quickly save this before I blow something up. Geometry. Shoot. Okay, so I can't use that. What the hell's going on here? Okay, so I need to put BI primitive let's go oh shoot. Okay, let's delete higher. Let's put this maybe right here. Should be okay. Let's scale this bad boy. Scale it. Well, I could try and convert it to Maya and have parts perfect for all errors. Our fixed UV mapping is spread out. Well, I can try and convert it to Maya and I have the parts perfect, all my errors are fixed, UV mapping is spread out. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't believe that there's no tutorials out there. I mean, I suggest posting it onto the Discord channel. Ask people if they have a. I mean, I think I sent you, Jack Rosetter's Discord thing last time, right? He's the one that I was learning Blender off. So, check him out. He might have some solutions for you, right? No YouTube. Really? I don't know about that. He doesn't have YouTube? How come this looks like YouTube to me? I don't know. This looks like YouTube to me. I mean, so I definitely recommend you follow this guy. Blender applying textures to mesh. I mean, I think the problem right now, Wally, is that your terminology might not be correct. And maybe that's why you're having a hard time searching for tutorials, is because your terminology. So yeah, so well, I mean, this is what this is, right? Like, this is going to explain to you how to apply textures, right? Applying, I don't know, PBR textures, right? How do you use PBR maps in Blender? I mean, so yeah, so just this guy as well is really good. What is it? Blender Guru. But I don't know how to add like 5 on 1. I mean,
G'day, this is Andrew Price.
all right. Split masks. Okay, just go like this here. Let's go insert. Oh, there's. Oh, what am I doing? Let's go like that. Let's just get rid of all these. I just want to look at these 2 things for now. Just focus on these 2 things. No, I'm not mad. Let me see here. Let's see, like that. Just kind of push this in a little bit. I clicked away aggressively. I'm using a tablet, so I typically don't use a tablet for web browsing stuff. But yeah, honestly, Wally, I think anything that you're wanting to learn, you can learn it on YouTube. Like, and I think, again, just learning the correct terminology and just the correct way of doing things. Like, I don't really fully understand what you're talking about. Putting 5 textures. It's not YouTube that hates you, and I think that's also something that you need to change as well, right? Is you gotta stop looking at it that way, right? You have to realize that, like, if people are learning how to do this stuff on YouTube and YouTube purely just YouTube, then it's probably not YouTube that's the problem. It's probably you just needing to learn what things are called and how things are actually done. Putting 5 textures on one object, like your pillar, doesn't really make sense. And if you say that to anyone, it doesn't make sense. From my understanding, what you're trying to do is you're trying to apply a diffuse texture, a normal map, a specular, a metal mask. That is one. It's one texture that has it's so hard to explain this. It's one texture. It's essentially just one texture, right? But you're applying different attributes to it. How's it going? Acer? See, like, for me, I don't really fully understand what you mean by but spread apart. I don't really understand that either. Especially for your pillar. Your pillar is one asset, right? It should all be packed into one texture, right? All your islands and stuff like that should be packed into one texture. Okay, so let me just do this here. Let's merge these two together. Let's merge. So this needs to merge down. And then what we need to do here. I have 4 places that are different textures. Why? I guess that's my question, right? I'm telling you that the pillar that you just created, like, I want you to take a look at this asset that I'm making, right? This asset that I'm making right here is going to be in one texture, right? It's going to be in one texture, this whole thing, right? Your pillar is even more simple than this axe. So if I'm using one texture for this axe, you should be using one texture, right? And what I mean by one texture is, I mean, like, they shouldn't be separate. Like, it should be literally one diffuse, one normal map, one. This one probably isn't gonna have a metal, and one diffuse normal. Probably don't need a metal mask. Yeah, see, so that's what I'm saying, right? Is it's not easy for me to explain, right? Like, as you can tell, it's really difficult to explain. So you need to go and watch these tutorials, like, how do you texture something, right? And watch how they're doing it. Right, so Blender Guru, really good, right? You should definitely watch his tutorials. I highly recommend you watch his tutorials. Yeah, and I think the link that I gave you, it is really hard to explain. That's what I'm saying. It's so much easier. Right, so go to Blender Guru. He's got like 500,000 subscribers.
If you're interested in making either 3...
Right, this guy's absolutely amazing when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, look, he even talks about how to bake normal maps and Blender texturing tutorial 1, 2, and 3, right? unwrapping, how to unwrap things properly. So this is like the perfect tutorial for you to go through and watch, right? Watch part 1 all the way until the very ending, and I can guarantee you, if you actually watch and follow along with him, you're gonna learn how to do this. And to me, this little axle thing that he's making here is, in theory, in my opinion, is the same idea as your pillar, right? Look at the image I sent. Okay, let's check this out. See, already I'm spending more time than I'd want to on this subject, right? Let me see here on Discord. I'm not seeing this on Discord. Oh, that direct message. Direct message here. Yeah, so how you have it unwrapped there is fine. So it's in one texture. Yeah, so it's in one texture. So I don't understand. So you are doing it correctly. So now you just need to learn how to apply it, right? So follow his tutorial, and I can guarantee you he'll teach you how to do it, right? Okay, all right. Yeah, like it takes time. Like it's not easy. Texturing, people pay thousands and thousands of dollars to learn how to do this. So you know, like you're learning this for free, right? So you have to be patient. You don't have a mentor who's there, you know, and has time to go through everything step by step with you, right? And for me, as much as I want to do that, I don't want to do that all the time, and especially on my stream, right? Because then that distracts me from getting my work done. So I mean, I'll help out if it's like a quick thing. Then I'm more than happy to like show you. But if it's gonna take more than 10 minutes for me to kind of go through step by step how to do something, then it's like, unless I'm doing it like I'm doing it right now during my personal project, then great, right? If that makes sense. But yes, no, I haven't done that. I haven't done that. All right. So let me get back to this here. Acheron, thank you so much for the follow. Did you go and make a new account? And the Twitch and Wally, it's not that you're a bother, right? It's just there's a place and time for it, and I feel that you can change your Twitch username once every. Oh, I see. I feel that hold on, give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm gonna need to dynamesh this because it's looking pretty bad. Hold on. Because I want it to look flesh together, right? So look, give me 1 second. I'm dynamesh this here. Yes. Oh shit, dynamesh. Ugh, that's pretty gross. Let's go. Let's dynamesh. Ugh, nope, that's not what I want. Okay, so that's done. And even though the English speaking close to it, it's Acheron, but the actual pronunciation in Greek I think is Acheron. Dude, I am terrible with names, man. Don't. I am so bad with names. I am so bad with names, dude. Don't even bother with me. This is really intense. I gotta lower this intensity down a little bit. Okay, I gotta look at my reference again. Like, this is definitely not smooth the way that I want it to. I like it enough to remember the interesting parts of it. Yeah, fair. Okay, this is not... Okay, so this... Okay, so that definitely doesn't need that. What this needs is a little bit more smoothness going on. So we're just gonna go in, we're gonna smooth this out a little bit more. Okay, now I gotta find some alphas here. There you go. Good job, Wally. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, that's probably why. Let's bump this up. Okay, so hold on. So let me go here. Let's bring this up to 20. Something like that. Okay, so let's create. Okay, so let me just quickly save this. I'm going to create an alpha here of what I'm probably going to need. So it's going to Photoshop. There you go, man. There you go, Wally. Alright, so let's quickly create something new. Let's go to pixels. Let's go maybe, I don't know, 512, 512. Let's create. Let's go Control I. Let's go. Let's make a circle. Let's create something a little bit bigger than that. Right, and then let's go. Let's fill this out here. Actually, hold on. Maybe a gradient would be a little bit better. No. Okay, let's just go something like that. Stroke. Let's go maybe 10. Hold on. Change this. Oh. Stroke. Let's go white. Okay, so 10 is a little bit too low. So let's go stroke. No, not fill. Let's go stroke. Let's go 25. Something like that. Okay, don't have auto select on, please. Let's select this. Let's go to modify. Let's feather this. No, we need the opposite. Oh. Select modify feather. Something like that. Let's go more than that, maybe. Modify feather. Let's go 10. Delete. Okay, let's try another method. Let's go and use a brush, maybe. Let's go and do something like this. Let's make it super soft. Let's make sure that's kind of like, okay, let's go something like that. That might be a little bit too soft, so let's go something like that, maybe. Yep, that's a lot better. And then let's go for an eraser, and let's erase. Maybe that's a little bit too harsh, so let's soften that up a little bit, something like that. Let's go. No, let's go something like that. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so let's try that as an alpha. So let's go JPEG. Oh, you guys are seeing all my little emotes that I've been working on the side here. What do I call this? Do I call this Zbrush maybe? Let's call this like octopus circles. Let's just call it circle. Alpha. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's go brush. Let's import alpha brush. So now, there we go. I feel like that could be. Let's see if I bump this intensity up a little bit more. It's not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I feel like it can go in a little bit more. I mean, that might be tough to do, but okay. Well, for now, that should be okay. So right away, there's like one that's kind of going up like that. Right? Kind of like popping out. And then there's one right here. It's kind of, hold on, that one's a little bit too far. Let's go something like, looks like it's coming out from like right here. And then there's another one that's kind of coming out from here. So there's one that's kind of like right here. Do a little small one, and then we'll do another small one like that. Okay, so let's kind of do this on both sides. How about that? This way we don't have to keep... Okay. So there's one that's showing up around right here. And then there's one kind of right... No, let's go right there. A little small one right here. And then another small one right there. And then over here, cool. Oh. I'll be honest with you, I actually have no idea. I never got into the rendering part of Blender, so I am definitely not qualified to give you that advice. Sorry, Wally. I wish I knew. Okay, so that's kind of that right there. Let's quickly do that. Save everything. Oops. All right. So we got that. All right, now that I have the alpha made for this, it's gonna make things a lot easier to create a bunch of this stuff. So so cool. And then then if I really wanted to, I can go in and I can like smoothen some of that more. Because for me, what I could do is I could go to geometry, I can divide this one more time, and it'll make things a lot smoother, right? But it should be okay. I shouldn't need to do that, I don't think. Okay, so we got that going on for us. I probably should have just made alphas for a bunch of this stuff as well. And I could theoretically still go back and do that. But for now, we'll just leave it as is. Okay, so let's just quickly save this one more time. And then what we're going to do is we are going to start to put a little bit more first pass, kind of like polish on the border here. Let's turn on our turn X here. Transform. Let's go. All you got to do is put your thing as rendered, then textured. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, look, Wally, you're teaching me now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just some simple googling and Just proper terminology and guidance, and you're good to go, man. Okay, let me see here. This is 120. I mean, you know, I don't like to use harsh words like that. I mean, I didn't call you that. I'm thinking I should probably make this a little bit higher, I think. I'm just being sarcastic. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when you're sarcastic with text. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can be sarcastic with text. It's just really difficult. Like how do you know? Like how do you know someone's being sarcastic with text, right? Let's divide this one more time. I feel like we have to divide this. Just make this a little bit more easier to kind of polish and stuff like that. 5 million triangles. This is Maya LT is not gonna like this. This is where Blender. This is where I get to test Maya LT here and see if me switching to Maya LT was the right call. Wally. And be smart. Alright, cool, man. Good luck, dude. I look forward to seeing how your pillar turns out after you've applied everything that you're learning from all these videos, dude. It's gonna look good. I can feel it. Ah, it's a little bit too much. Be careful here. My brush is quite large right now. That's one thing that I really like about like streaming creative is I'm like practicing on my skills, right? Like not I don't get to sculpt like this very often at work, right? So the only time that I get to kind of do this type of sculpting, I don't. This isn't me saying that I don't sculpt at work. It's just I don't get to sculpt this much at work sometimes, right? Like I have a coworker right now she was doing inline meshes for like 3 weeks or something, or like light map UVs for like 3 weeks, right? And it's like sometimes that's the type of things that you need to do, right? Because your team needs it, you know. You know, working in AAA, you don't always get to pick what you work on, right? So see, I'm learning now that these edges and stuff like that is probably better to break them apart before bringing them into ZBrush, because now I gotta go through this super tedious process of doing this part here like this. Let me just quickly save this. I haven't saved in a while. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it off stream, I think. But yeah, that's awesome. That's good that you found another resource now for metals and stuff like that. Okay, so I have like the border kind of quickly brushed up a bit. It's time to do this little gem part now, I think. Yeah, let's do this part now. Just bring this up a little bit. Just get some of this stuff going on here. Shoot. Again, I shouldn't be going into these little details right now, because a lot of these little details I can probably get done in Substance Painter as well. I should just be trying to mash out the big shapes. Gotta be careful with that. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. Hold on. Oh, what's going on? Bring this up a little bit. I'm just going to kind of get this a little bit more texture here. Cool. Okay, so now if I go bring this back up, quickly save this here. Okay, so it's definitely coming along nicely. I'm starting to regret this part here and how low res it is. Starting to really regret that. The funny thing is this is not even that low res. It's almost 756 million, so it's actually not that low res. So it's just something that I need to go in and fix probably. Okay, let's see here. So we kind of got a first pass on almost everything. The only thing left is the rope and the yeah, the only thing left really is the rope and the octopus thing here. So let's go and try and get that kind of polished 29,000. Let's bump this up a little bit here. 100,000. Yeah, let's do that. And again, with the big brush, I'm just going to quickly just hammer out some quick little shapes. Just kind of help accentuate some of these areas here. That's too much. I thought there was a polish. Is there not a polish? There it is. Yeah, this will help kind of define the shape a little bit more. Just want to do that here. Almost looks like a snake now. So that kind of helped us define some of the sharp features of the octopus a little bit, which is nice. Okay, compared to what it was before. I still feel like maybe we need to kind of move and pinch this a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go to my move tool. Just gonna move this down a little bit. Get this kind of, let's see, is it pinch? Let's just pinch this a little bit. That might be too much. Whoops. Let's go maybe bigger. There. Nope, that's definitely too much. Maybe something like that. Cool. Okay, so now we need to do our little let's make this a little bit smaller. So there's like one right. Ooh. Hold on. How much geometry is this? Let's bump it up to another one. There we go. So let's go small like that. I think before I do that, I should add a little bit more. Hold on. Before I do any of that, let's do a couple of things. So, sorry. Let's move stuff around. Let's get some different. Like I feel like there's certain areas that are like fatter than others. I know that there's a brush for this that like inflates things. Inflate, there he is. I found it. Kind of make things a little bit bigger and fatter in different areas and stuff. Like I think because not everything is the same. Is the same kind of like girthiness, right? So try and make things bigger, fatter, skinnier, right? Shoot. No, okay, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, I think just making things feel like they have different, so it's not so uniformed, I think is what I'm trying to say. So just gonna play around with that a little bit. Okay, I think that's okay. That's good. Oops. Let's go. Uh-oh, what happened? Standard. Okay, so now let's go and start putting in these little, what do you call these things? I don't even know what to call these things. Alright, well, that's definitely coming along. Alright, 12:18. Now, what do I want to do with the axe? That's the big thing here. I feel like I can create a better looking alpha than what I have done here. Okay, let's go into the axe and let's kind of work on this right now. Let's go. Protect. Let me just quickly save this before anything blows up. This song sounds like it's Cartman from South Park or something. At least that's what it sounds like. The hell's going on here? What the hell happened here? Doesn't look like it's actually doing anything on this side. It's really weird. Okay. What is going on here? Like, I don't understand what... It's like my symmetry... Like the intake or something on this other side. I don't know. Okay, whatever. There we go. Alright, let's save this. Two hours in. Okay, let's go to Shitsum. In terms of this model, it's would have a high poly count, correct? So if you were to use this in a game, you would bake high poly, low poly. Yes, that's correct, Shitsu. Shitsu. So right now, I'm doing the high poly, so I'm gonna have to go back into Maya and re-topologize it all, and then UV the re-topologized version. I feel like this needs a little bit more geometry. Just gonna bump this up a little bit here. But yes, this is way too high poly to be in the game, so you would retopologize it. So you have the right idea. Would you have to remake the whole model, or would you remove some of the poly count? When I start retopologizing, you'll see. The second that I retopologize this, it's gonna be low poly. Z Remesh is your friend? Yeah. To a certain extent, right? Z Remesher, I mean, for an asset like this, you're gonna need to hand retopo it if you want it to be in a game, right? Z remesher is only gonna be able to do so much. It's not gonna give you nice clean as like, it won't be as clean as if you went in yourself to retopologize it. And so if I'm gonna be putting this up on like Sketchfab and Marmoset and stuff where people can actually see the geometry and people can like actually look at the model really closely, Z remesher, you know, if I was like proxying or something in like a game, then sure, I'll Z remesh it, throw it into game, you know, just to see how it looks, right? But if this is like going to be a finished asset, you want it to be nice, as clean as possible, which equals retopology or retopologizing it. Okay, so let's go to a general quick pass here on this. Rosetta, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you all for supporting me tonight, coming and hanging out, watching me sculpt this axe. I know, it's probably not the most fun thing to do. It's definitely fun for me though. Like I said, I don't get to sculpt that much at work, so it's nice to be able to sculpt on personal projects at home. So that's supposed to be like wood, right? So if I want to do something like wood, I'd probably use like an Orbs Cracks. Go for Lazy Mouse. It's a lot smaller. Intensity, let's go to like 29. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So stroke, let's go lazy step. No. I think it's like 0.2, I think was the default. Alright, let's quickly save this. Alright, so that's how it's looking like right now. Just gonna quickly take a drink here of water. I'm gonna get some more water. Be right back. What's up, ID Zumi-chan? Okay, let me just quickly get back into this one here. Like this little crack thing here that I made, not a big fan of it. So I'm just gonna, like, why? Okay, so I'm gonna try and use a different one. Let's go public Zbrush stuff, brushes. Let's go orbs crack 2. No. So orbs cracks. Like, I don't understand why it's so. Just crank this. No. So what happens if I go geometry and I bring this up to another? So that's what I need. It needed just more geometry, I guess, for it not to look bad, which isn't what I really want to do. I don't really want to keep adding more geo. I really need to play around with this lazy mouse, these lazy mouse settings. Hold on, I might have some notes on this. No, I lie. I don't have any good settings on this. You want to make something random? Just go to Pinterest. My rule is always work on something that interests you, because if it doesn't interest you, then it's very easy to get unmotivated to finish the project. So that's always been my rule when working on personal projects, because there's been too many times where I worked on personal projects and hold on, I need to turn on x-axis. So that's just kind of my rule that I have for myself. And I don't get to like design weapons and stuff like that very often at work, and that's kind of what I love to do. So that's why on my streams and stuff I'm always like sculpting and making weapons and stuff like that, and vehicles, because I don't get to do vehicles very much either at work. So this is starting to come along nicely. A lot better than I had expected it to be. Learned a lot so far. I'm glad that it interests you, man. It's been a fun experience for me as well. Modeling and sculpting and such. And the funny thing is I'm still learning as well. Okay, so I noticed there's like some scratches and stuff. That's also kind of on this gem here. So I'm just gonna lower this down. I'm just gonna start making some. So there's like some scratches and stuff like that here. So just gonna do like little quick. Let's make this size a little bit smaller. Just kind of quick little scratches. Little quick scratches over here. Like it's definitely seen action, right? So we're gonna create some of that. Some of those. I just realized that I haven't done anything with the ropes yet, so I need to still go in and kind of do those. Yeah, Thor's hammer is good. Oh shoot. Well, that's. Actually, I can fake that in Substance Designer or Substance Painter. Not gonna bother with that right now. Now for the rope, what do I want to do with the rope? I don't know what to do with the rope. That's. I think I'm just gonna do a tiling texture on it, but. Okay, for now, let's just do. Let's go orbs, cracks. Just go like this. Let's just go like that. Let's just kind of. 32. Let's just up this a bit. Okay, why is this looking like this? Okay. So let me just experiment with this here. So let's go back down to here. Okay, let me just save this quickly before I blow this all up. No, save as. Let's go back to Fisherman. The only problem is the leather thing at the end. I don't know how to do that type of stuff. That's the only way to practice, man. Okay, so now that I have that done in mesh. Okay, hold on. So go. No, let's go. Yeah, so there's probably just So I'm probably gonna do this for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna call it a night. Like I told, for those who don't know, I'll be on vacation next week. I'll be going to London and Barcelona. So I won't be streaming for a couple weeks. I look forward to wrapping up this project, and then I want to move on to the ArtStation challenge, which should be starting phase 2 by the time I get back. I think by the time I get back it should already be it should already be starting its phase 2, and I'll be entering the props category just because I don't think I'll finish the project if I do the environment category. Okay, am I even gonna see the back of this? Let me just, I feel like I'm just working on this right now and it's like, yeah, see, like, oh, I do see the back of it. Okay, I do see a bit of the back. Okay, so let's just wrap this around. Anywhere where I'm gonna see the back, I definitely need to work on it a bit more. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Thanks, Digital Bacon, for rating with a party of 11. God damn, dude. You did good today. What's up, everybody? Everyone who's going to be coming to raid me here. How's your stream and everything going today? I was gonna log off as well, dude. It's going alright. It's going pretty good. Got a lot done today. But I wasn't gonna be on for that much longer either, though. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Nightbot. I need to get rid of this Nightbot thing. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna ban him. That's so funny. Like my art station. What is it here? Art station. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what. I wish Nightbot gave me like better explanations. Like even if it's like on Streamlabs OBS or something, just like a little message. Hey, this is what they actually said. Why I need Nightbot? There's a lot of things that could go wrong without Nightbot. I'm sure. I'll ask you tomorrow what you said. I've had people like spam links and stuff like that of inappropriate stuff, and they caught me off guard. I clicked it on stream, and yeah, it wasn't pretty. So I've after that incident, I decided it was probably best that I have some sort of safeguard in place. I've had people come in who were very obnoxious and just like all caps everything. So there's a few reasons why. Yeah, see, I wasn't smart enough to do that, and I got tricked. It wasn't fun. This is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. For all those who don't know what I'm working on, I just put the ref in the chat there, the link to the reference that I'm working off of. I gotta start figuring out what I should do with putting reference on my overlays, because I noticed that you have it at your bottom right screen or whatever. I'm thinking I might have to start doing something like that, because I get asked a lot of what it is that I'm working on. Yeah, Twitch Wally, I wouldn't. I mean, ZModeler, like, you can do a lot of things with ZModeler, but if you're gonna be doing, like box modeling, and you need precision, stick with the 3D package, I'd say. Alright. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of follows here. Let's see, who do we got? We got that 16-bit guy. Thank you so much for the follow. Infinite Wisdom 14,400. Thank you for the follow. Andrea Crazier. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm such a new. I mean lazy. It's crazy, dude. Like, now that I've started live streaming too, like, just realizing how much behind the scenes stuff goes into making a stream look more professional and like upping the production value. So I definitely give a lot of credit to other streamers who spend a lot of time making their layouts and doing all that stuff. And function, yeah, like just making it more functional. Oh wow, what do we got here? We got a recent cheer from Andrea. Damn biddies. Thank you so much for the cheer there. 10 bits. Thank you for the biddies. What does it say here? It says keep going. One for Italy with love. Keep going. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I can't just leave now, so I'm gonna have to at least stream for another half an hour. Especially with a raid coming from Digital Bacon. Thank you so much, Kev, for that. If you see me really tired tomorrow at our scrum tomorrow, you know why. Italy, how close is Italy to London? I'm too lazy to Google this. Because I'll be in London next week. Hashtag kill me. He just wants you late at work. Oh man, I'm rarely ever late to work, so people are gonna know something's up. I'll just blame it on Kev. All right, let me see here. Let's add some like scratches and stuff to these gems while people are here. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let me just disable Nightbot for now. How do I boot Nightbot? There we go. There, Nightbot. All right, you can take a rest. Nightbot can rest for a bit. All right. This doesn't mean everyone go and start spamming bad links, okay? Thank you. See, like, I wish it told me what you were trying to say or what you were trying to do. At least tell me that. All it says is you're spamming symbols. I mean, are people not allowed to emote with Nightbot on? I mean, maybe I don't have it set up properly. Who knows? Wait, did it actually ban you? No. No, it didn't ban you, right? No way. You can edit it to allow certain amounts? Okay, I'll definitely put that on my to-do list. To tweak my Nightbot so it's not so anal about everything. Yes, I do have an art station. Hold on, give me an art station here. Let's quickly take a look here. It's only 20. Let's bump this up a little bit more, just to kind of get nicer scratches going on here. I was the test guinea pig. Wait, oh, my Nightbot's... Okay, hold on. My Nightbot is off, so... It was the one doing my... Here, hold on. Yeah, typically when I do that that exclamation art station thing, it will pop up, but because I disabled Nightbot, it's not showing up right now. I said I was the one who's always late for work or something. Oh my god. So I don't understand, like, why is that? All right, Nightbot has its flaws. It's not the greatest slave. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yes, sorry, Andrea. Usually, yeah, I have that going in its, but right now Nightbot's being bad. Okay, so I had to boot Nightbot. Rated streamer gets, yeah, no, that not what I was intending, Kevin. Rockets. Let's go geometry here. Let's bring this up a little bit. Give it a little bit more. How is your... You can yell at me at work tomorrow. I actually do. Oh wait, I am using Streamlabs chat box. Um, is there a Streamlabs bot? Because if there is, then maybe I should look into that instead of using Nightbot. Just use the Streamlabs bot. Might be a little bit easier. And I'll definitely check out your channel too. Is Andrea or Andrea? When do you normally stream? And how did your streams go today, Digital Bacon? It's a little software that that gives you all the bots. You can put it on a second screen and use it. Interesting. Streamlabs chatbox. I use Streamlabs OBS. So I'm wondering if the OBS for Streamlabs actually already has one or not. It's okay. So there's a little bit of scratches over here. She did some decimation master and basically setting up for retopple. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to that stage as well. I haven't retoppled in a really long time, so it's gonna be fun to try out some of the retopple tools in Maya. And it's really interesting because I'm using Maya LT, so it'll be interesting to see, because there's a limit to Maya LT. So it's gonna be really interesting how I'm gonna have to figure out to work around the limitations of Maya LT and how I'm gonna export things out. Remind me not to do a sled again. Well, dude, man, you went into crazy detail with your model, right? So it's completely understandable why yours is taking a lot longer. Which is, I can't help it. Nah, dude, that's just who you are, man. You like all the details, so I can't blame you. And it's looking really good too. The last time I saw it, I was like really impressed with all the details that you had going on. So I also like noticed that you're using are you using a custom shader in Zbrush? Because I was like, man, your shader's looks pretty cool. How's it going, Sci-Fax? Oh, thank you so much for the follow there, Sci-Fax. If you're talking about my model, thank you so much. Yeah, it's definitely coming along. But I can't take all the credit though. Elodie was the one who did the concept on this, and she was nice enough to give me permission to model it in 3D. She's a really talented concept artist. Nightbot is turned off for now, or else I would link you her art station. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm doing stylized is because it's been a while since I've done stylized, and so I figured I'd get some practice in, if you know what I mean. Dude, that's a pretty so is Nightbot banning these the icons that you're using? Is that what was going on? Okay. Okay, let me quickly save this before things blow up. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna export out all this stuff into my LT. And it warned me, and then I thought it would be. Damn, Nightbot is brutal. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a note right now. I need to look at Nightbot's configurations. Nightbot config. Oh, I think it has like a little thing where it's like making sure people aren't. Yeah, I'll look at it another time. I don't want to spend time looking at that right now. But yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. Didasaur, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Wow. Dude, thank you for the raid, man. Like the raid just really helps out so much, just bringing new viewers and stuff like that. So I really appreciate it. I mean, I'll thank you tomorrow as well at work. But oh shoot. But yeah, for those who just joined in, working on this axe here. I'm pretty much like now I'm already thinking about like how am I gonna retopple this already. But one of the biggest challenges is figuring out how to that workflow. Weird thanking people in RL. My bet's on you, dude. You'd win. I almost forgot to do this rope, so I'm gonna do that right now. Put the intensity up a little bit more. Yeah, Maya quad draw is gonna be like I really need to just do it. I heard that the Maya quad draw tool has like gotten so much better too since the last time I used it. And I saw you using it at quite a bit, so everyone likes retopple. I like retopple. I mean, I don't mind retoppling. It's just I just don't know with Maya LT's limitations with exporting and stuff like that, how if it's gonna hinder what I can do. So I'm just curious to figure that out. Sweet. Yeah, no, I would love to see how you're doing it, because the last time I saw you doing it, you were like super fast. I hate retopple. This is why I'm an alternative jewelry designer. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. So that's what you do on your. Is that what you do on your creative stream? I'm trying to see. Just quickly save this out here. Thank you so much, ID Zumichan. I completely butchered your name. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. That's a lot of follows. I think I killed my my follower goal until I go on vacation. I think it was at like 10 or something. That was my goal, and I think I don't know what I'm at right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm way past my goal now. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. I'm a UV and retopple artist. Hire me. Oh man, don't say that too loud, dude. Sometimes in streaming I'm doing jewelry, but on Twitch I sculpt characters. Oh, cool. Name myself anyway. Old nickname. I'm just gonna call you Chan. It's a lot easier. All right. Well, I think I'm actually gonna call it a night too. I'm sorry, everybody. It's like super late here for me as well. As much as I'd love to do more, I'll be honest with you guys. It's essentially gonna be me planning out how I'm gonna like decimate the stuff and then bring it into Maya, which isn't a lot of fun anyways to watch. So let's go find someone else to raid. How about that? Raid. Let's all raid somebody. Let's see. Who else do we got on stream today? 10 a.m. So you're just starting your morning. Let's see here. Who is... Okay, so first off, let's check out... oh, okay. Snake Eater's on. Keep the train going. Okay, so Snake Eater's on. That's who we're gonna raid. I love raiding Snake Eater. He's such a good guy. Alright, everybody. Get ready for this raid. Let's do it. Alright. Last thank you to everybody that followed today. Thank you so much. Chan, Didasaur, Cyfax, Andrea for the cheers, the 10 biddies, and for the follow. Infinite Wisdom, thank you. That 16-bit guy, thank you. Digital Bacon for the raid. Rosetta, Ekaron, Twitch Wally, all you guys, thank you. You guys all have a good night. Peace out.